Now let's go to the real server and do it.
Yeah, great working all day and creative. Let's go build it on Truly Bedrock survival server. Jeez, can you imagine? I bet at some point we're going to do that by mistake. We're going to load up the the test server instead or something, and we'll spend all day building on it, and then we're like,
log back in and wait a minute, this is not where I was.
Yeah, where's all the stuff gone? Where's my 12 stacks of ruined dirt? You gathered on the test server.
Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. Now, today on Truly Bedrock, I'm supposed to be meeting up with a fox with no tail here in just a little bit. But, as you can see from my armor, I've been working on some upgrades. Did a little bit of ancient debris mining earlier, and well, as you can see from my lack of levels that I no longer have that are, no longer in the triple digits, we may have died a few times. So, as I was saying, today I'm supposed to be meeting up with a certain fox here in a little bit to be doing a little bit of a code lab, but my tools are currently in rough shape. My tools, because we're so cool. Can I please just fly? I just want to fly in the game. Thank you. You know what? We'll just walk back up here and get our tools. How's that sound? That sounds like a good idea. It's always a good idea to get out and stretch your legs a little bit every now and again. So I think I am going to do a little bit of villager trading and potentially repair all my tools here and then try to get a few more established, because right now it's very painful to try to do any kind of a mining session with only 2 picks to my name. I'm just saying, 2 picks to my name, people. We got to fix this issue. We got to fix this. So while I'm doing that, you all enjoy this. Foxy. Man, my rates on my witch farm are getting crippled right now. Somebody has went to the swamp right beside me and built another witch hut, a witch farm.
No.
They have.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have. It's just literally, It's not even 1,000 blocks away from my witch farm. I mean, they could have asked. I don't know. It's a big monstrosity here. I don't know who. Excuse me? I see you. Wait a minute. Foxy's witch hut. Did you not just the other day give me tons upon tons of grief for building a farm without you?
I found this place, Slack. It would appeared by magic, and I thought, oh, no one's put a sign on it, so I put a sign on it and claim it as mine. I was going to give it to you as your birthday present, but it was not your birthday. I don't know. What witch is?
I was actually wanting to talk to you about something this morning. Did you know that Silent and DB has got a witch farm? Okay, Silent's got a gas farm. They're encroaching on our territory and our right for every season of Truly Bedrock. Do you know what they're doing?
Selling rockets.
They're selling rockets.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware, Slack. I'm aware. I was trying to avoid any conflict, not like going into business against you because you got a witch farm. But I mean, I couldn't stand it myself, so I've been secretly planning on building a rocket shop.
Oh, so you were going to come to me about this and be like, "Hey, we should team up."
Definitely 100% going to come to you about it and be like, "Oh, Slack, we need to combine." That's why I built this, so we could do it together and get double rates. You see, nothing to do
that
with
makes
trying
sense.
to. No, I wasn't trying to get it all for myself at all.
I mean, with us being both right here,
look how much gunpowder I've collected just for us, Slack. Look, many, just for us.
Many. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that
and I'm prepared to share all of it.
Wow, you're gonna. That sounds awesome. Yeah. I've got many of gunpowder too. What else are you saving? Oh, look at that fancy glowstone. Look at this redstone. Sugar, spider eyes. Sticks. Oh, I got a trader that would really love the sticks. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've got a trader that would really love the sticks as well, so you can't have the sticks. You can maybe take a stack,
Okay.
some sticks,
All right.
but
Well.
but yeah, Stickman won't be happy if I let you have all of his sticks. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
I understand that.
I've got to keep him sweet, you know. It's my only way to mend him.
Well, I mean, seeing as you got all this sweet gunpowder, and I've got a lot of sweet gunpowder. Do you think it's time that we, do what we're supposed to do every season?
Build a gunpowder shop and sell eggs.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, rocket shop. Okay, right. I'm flying in now.
What do you mean you're flying in now? I'm looking right at you. Oh,
Oh.
this isn't you. This is the shop. Oh, this is the shop for all the stuff from the drown farm, isn't it?
What drown farm?
The fish farm, I mean. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, look.
More money, Slack.
Yeah.
Oh.
More?
Ah.
What do you mean more?
Oh, more. Yes. Oh, look, all my andesite. Who's bought andesite?
What? Really? Somebody bought andesite?
The whole lot gone.
Look at all that.
Someone's bought all of my deep slate's gone. Oh, this is good news. Ink sacks selling well. Don't know where those have come from. No idea.
Wait a minute. Is that stuff from our fish farm, isn't it?
No, I found it.
You found it. Why would you go out finding that stuff?
I don't know. Oh, fine. Jeez, look, I can't have anything, can I? You made yourself this nice shiny witch farm. Got yourself all, up and close and friendly with Marrow Bell Jade, getting all them free villagers for nothing. What have I got, Slack? I've got a hole in a little tiny villager's house. I'm trying to build epic stuff for the community with copper.
Okay,
What are you using your copper for?
There. Don't fly over.
It's not even for me. It's for everybody.
Just don't fly over and look at the top of the pyramid then, okay? Everything will be fine.
What's at the top of the pyramid, Slack?
Nothing. Where are you going?
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to the top of the pyramid.
Hey, come back here. Come back. Oh, God.
I'll be with you in a moment.
No.
Okay, I'm approaching the pyramid, Mr. Lizard.
There's
goodness.
There's nothing to see over here.
Oh my goodness.
There's nothing to see over here, Foxy. Just everything's fine.
What? Where did you get all this from?
This is trivial.
Where did you get it? Come on, where's it from? Have you been at the drown farm?
No, this ain't even a quarter of what I got. I mean, yeah, this is all from mining. Yeah, this is all from mining.
So you're moaning at me about 3.5 blocks worth of profit from my little shop, from the stuff that you didn't even want from the fish farm that we made so that we could get bone meal. And you've got 4,000 copper blocks.
Potato, tomato.
Onions and pears, like onions and pears. Just saying. So in the past, when we've made rocket shops to sell rockets, we've made rockets, right?
Yeah, just big rockets.
Not particularly original, is it?
No, it's not. No.
What do you think when you see me do this, Slack? What's your immediate thoughts?
That you're really close to the server and you don't lag a lot.
Well, no, I'm an aeroplane, Slack.
Okay, you're
No.
Okay.
What we're going to build, because this area, this shopping area, it's looking a bit empty. It needs something pretty big on it, I think.
Okay.
Runway and a hangar.
That's just to sell rockets. That seems like a lot.
But we could probably stock it with other things as well. But it doesn't have to be a giant hangar, just a little hangar and a runway. And then people can land, buy their rockets, and take off again.
What are we building it out of, though? That's the question.
Not copper.
Don't you say concrete?
No.
Don't you say concrete neither.
Not concrete, no. I'm thinking, well, what do hangars look like?
The big metal buildings. Well, Foxy, I'm back over here. I have materials, sir.
Yeah, same. I've got a whole bunch of materials in my pockets.
So what are we thinking for build location?
Because it's relatively big, the area that we're going to be using, even though the build itself's not that big, the shopping area we've got here isn't massive because it's really supposed to be designated this hilltop. So I was a little bit reserved about actually plonking it on top here. However, I do believe most people at this particular moment in time are thinking of using this concourse or under the hill idea that has been built. So I don't really see any issue if we push it to the back of up the top here, that being on the top is going to be a problem. So, for instance, this bit where I was stood here, if this is
Mm-hmm.
the hangar, and then we got the runway sort of along the front over here, should be fine.
Yeah, we could either have the runway run directly off the front, or we could have the runway run off to the side here, and you got to take off before you fly
Yeah, that's
into
what
the
I was
ocean.
thinking, going that way. So if we was to just take this bit that I'm stood on down a few blocks, so it's relatively flat, put the hangar here as close to the back of this hill as possible, and then just do the runway in front going along there. I don't think we're going to be taking up all that much room, really.
No, sounds good to me. I am
All
sold
right.
on the idea. Let's do this.
Yes, let's do this.
Nice iron gear these guys are wearing over here. I'm just saying.
You ran out of iron. That's my iron.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, you look. I'm working hard to make us banners. Everything else is done, I think, pretty much, isn't it? Are we fully stocked?
No,
Hardly any of these.
It's well, a bunch of them are full. It's slow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm standing back here. I'm
doing nothing. Yeah, while I'm doing everything. Yeah, moaning at me for spending all your iron and your wood. Yeah.
Yeah. Here he goes. Here he goes. Everything's getting fine. Somebody's getting hangry. One of us is getting hangry. I don't know which one it is yet.
That is true. It is. It is that time of day. Slack. You're right. You're right. Maybe that's what it is. I've got 19 pieces of wool. This is going to be very difficult to make banners. I need sheeps.
You better get the hunting. Don't you me in that tone of voice. Look, we've been sitting here for 5 hours now. Don't you me in that tone of voice. Not after 5 hours. Nope.
You don't get wool off goats, do you? You get milk.
Wool off of goats.
Ow. Speaking of, wow, jeez.
Did you just
mate,
get hit?
Honestly, what was all that about? None. It's like I asked the question, do you get wool off goats? And then he rammed me. He didn't send me very far. I didn't move a block, mate. You need to try harder than that. It feels bad now, look.
Yeah, he said that's it. I'm done. I left. Right.
Actually, it's a she. I don't care.
Pay no attention to the flint and steel and ask where the rest of the stuff over here went. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh. Okay. Right. Good. Well, that must signify that we've finished then. If all of the bits and pieces have vanished into it's nothingness.
Nothingness. They were never there, man. They were never there.
I really like this, Slack.
I do too.
I love what you've done with this. I like the lighthouse. That's not a lighthouse.
That's not a lighthouse. Yeah, it's not a lighthouse.
Yeah. That you can see many things from. I like that. It's
many
good.
things of nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
love
it.
that. I do. I really do genuinely love this area that we've made. I think it looks absolutely great. I think it blends all together really nicely. The little pond touch was nice. The little air thing hangar that we've made is great. I mean, you wouldn't fit many planes in there, but it looks nice. It blends together nicely. The colours all go well together.
The flying armor stands
going on. The flying armor stands are good. Squid man here coming in for a landing's good. Got Mr. Lizard here coming in for a landing.
Yeah, that's about how I come in. Yeah. And then we got many rockets.
Yeah, many rockets. Lots of rockets for sale. Nobody can complain there aren't any. We've got a good pricing structure going on. 32 copper ingots per stack, which is pretty cheap, considering people were moaning at me that my prices at my little shop was too cheap, Slack, believe it or not.
Well, now they're going to say
half of that if you're on team 2, which is amazing.
Best team.
Dumb. We're even accepting dumb. We're gonna go down the whole route with Loy and accept dumb, which is 1 per stack. Seems everybody's only got 27 each, so they're quite rare, so they're quite valuable.
Yep.
And then that's it really.
Got your ATM here, and it's good to go. You know what? I want to get an aerial view of this real quick if I can fly.
Yeah. It does look really good from above as well. And I know it's a big build, and I know it's a relatively small area, but I don't think it's too big.
Nah, I don't think it's too big.
I think it's okay. And I think in the future, when we've got more stuff to sell, we can probably squeeze it into the part and parcel of this as well. So we can utilize this area more for future projects as well.
Oh yeah, I think it turned out really well. I am really ecstatic over that. And it's adding to the area. It's adding to. Everything's slowly going to come together. Now maybe that we've put something up here, other people will too. Zoe's got the bank over here in his little shop, but nobody else had done nothing up here. So now maybe other people will take the initiative and start doing stuff up here too.
Exactly. Yeah, I think so.
Well, that was a lot of fun with Foxy. That was a lot of fun. We now got our first shop up and going, and surprise, surprise, rockets once again, right? Surprise, surprise, rockets once again. So that's all been taken care of for today, but now I've moved on to another little minor project. We are struggling to keep our tools repaired here, just straight up struggling. But what we do have over there is, well, like 18 librarians. We have like 18 librarians, and aside from sugarcane, there is something else we could farm relatively easy to trade with our librarians. Squid, right here. This, right here, the AFK account sitting here, AFK almost all day, every day. I've went ahead and filled in the normal river biomes around here because it looks like all the actual swamp, per se, in quotations, is actually lava. So we do have a spot right here that is nothing but a river biome. So I'm thinking if we just come in here, put some magma cubes all over this thing. I'm not worried about getting drowned in here. I only want to collect squid ink from this. We put a bunch of magma cubes. We put a minecart collection system under this. We should, in theory, I'll say that very lightly, in theory, be able to collect up a lot of ink out of this. I have a feeling we'll get some fish out of it too. That's not our primary goal. I also have a feeling we're going to get, bones and stuff. It seems like it's a byproduct of every farm that you do on Bedrock Edition. But I mean, it is what it is. Well, I'll tell you right now that that's going to work out a lot better than I had planned. I've dug out all the under area underneath of here now. And if we take a look here, we got nothing but one high water all the way through here. And just by chance, this thing works out like it was meant to be here. Look at this. straight into our storage area. We can literally throw up a minecart unloader right there, pipe all the drops from that over to, say, this side here, which is doing absolutely nothing. So we could pump all the fish drops right here. We could pump all the ink over here and all of the bones. Do we need all of them? Meh. Is it going to be super efficient? Meh. We'll just leave that all at meh. But what it will do is work. In all fairness, this is working out actually pretty good. I've had to extend out the platform an additional side right here. Just if you can see, that magma block is there, the rail is here. It's just the way the nature of the curves of the rails worked out. But all in all, I'm really happy with how this is turning out here. Now, of course, I did derp and forget that the water needed to be too deep. Now, it doesn't have to be. Let's clear that one up first. It doesn't 100% have to be. But if the water is 1 deep and there's stuff setting there waiting to despawn or be picked up, it creates some very interesting and noisy bubble columns, which can be really, really annoying. And I'm just curious, while we've been down here, have we had anything spawn up there? Now, in theory, I should be way too close. I should be way too close, but I'm just curious at all. Just curious, anything at all. And I don't see nothing, but I do see a minor problem. That, that's, the rails are already in place. The rails are already in place. I really, you know what? I'm not risking punching those blocks out to get that to work. I'm just not doing it. But what I am going to test here real quick is if I break that and I come in here, no, it's not pulling me down. It's not registering that as water sources. That's fine. That should be easy to fix. We should be able to just put some ice in there and break it, and that'll make that all. Yeah, that's not a water source. Okay, right. Anyways, knowing that that is not a water source is okay. That's okay. We can fix that. What we need to do next now is we need to put a unloader right here. I've done this before many, many times. Many times, but my brain right now is saying, you're not going to remember how to do this, Slack. Not going to say Slack was dumb. Not going to say Slack was dumb at all. Let's just say not dumb at all. Okay? But you know how it is. You build something 1,000 times, you should remember how to do it. Yet, you go to build it the next time, and you've completely forgotten what you're doing. You have completely forgotten what you're doing. Okay, so now we should have this thing situated out. I can't believe I forgot how to do a simple unloader. I really can't. This one should work this time if we can ever get this guy back over here. Hello, friend. You know, I hit record. You know, I need you to come back over here. Okay, here he comes. Look, now we're unloading. Good. Fancy. We're slowly unloading though, which is meh. Okay, can we unload a little faster? Today would be nice. Bounce off, go. Good. Right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we got that right. So, okay, let's now, of course, I don't have none on me. I don't have no ice on me. Let's get some ice. Let's clear up the inventory of doom once again. Let's get some ice, finish getting that situated out, and do a little bit of testing to see if we can get, you know, what we're after here. Okay, that would be nice. Right. Rockets. Why are you in the offhand? That makes no sense. Well, I've been sitting here now for like 10 minutes, and let's just add in that we have a lot of people online. We have many AFK accounts online, and of course we're online, and I think that's one of the first things that have finally spawned in there and died. Now, as I said, it's not going to be very efficient. It's literally just a passive farm that we're going to get ink from just by that guy already being at the witch farm. I mean, we're just capitalizing on the situation there, which is not where I wanted to be again. Good job, Slack. Second time you've done this. Good job. Have you played Minecraft before? Yeah, idiot. Y'all didn't see that, right? Y'all didn't see that. I know I didn't see that. So if I didn't see it, y'all didn't see it. Right. Moving on from this farm that keeps pulling me into the magma, We need to run back to base for a few minutes. We need to run back to base for a few minutes now. We'll let the AFK account set there. We'll check on that in a future episode. But we need to actually check the results of the starter base video, because near the end of the starter base video, I said that we were going to do another custom tree for the person who guessed the closest to the number of gold ingots that we got from that mining session. And if we come in here and take a look right here, we have 9, 10, exactly 11 stacks. Exactly 11 stacks. So let's see if anybody got that close. Well, you know, Slack sometimes doesn't remember what episode's what episode. I'm just saying. Gold is for an episode which at this point you've already seen, but the results have already been picked, so that's not a big deal. This one was actually for the number of iron ingots for that episode. I've gotten my episodes confused, okay? It happens. It happens, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. But the winner, we ended up getting 28 stacks and 25 ingots. And the closest guess without going over was Moronic Coffee, with a guess of 25 stacks and 40 ingots. So, that being as it is, let's get to building another tree, shall we? You know, these trees here are definitely outside of the comfort zone of what I've done the last 2 seasons. But I'll tell you right now, I absolutely love how they're turning out. I think they are turning out very, very good. And speaking of them turning out very, very good, I think that right there just about covers it. We've got the Moronic Coffee's tree here. We need to do a little bit more landscaping around here to get that thing all situated out and blending in. But I love it. I absolutely love it. That one's a little bit shorter than those, but each of them has their own unique characteristics, and that's what I love about them. But I think that right there is just about where we're going to call this an episode. But before you run away, don't click off yet. It's time for another guess, okay? Now, I'm going to leave the AFK account on here tonight, and I'm not going to check it. I'm not going to check it at all until in the morning. And I'm curious. Now, you got to consider that people are on here right now. The server is going to restart in about an hour. Okay, so then there'll be less people on here, hopefully. How much ink do you think we're going to get in potentially an 8-hour AFK session? That's going to be your guess. How many ink sacks do we get? And whoever gets the closest without going over will get a tree in a future episode. But as I said right there, I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and call this a episode. If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And if you're looking for a place to come, hang out, chill, game, and make new friends, join the Discord. As I've said before, lots of good people, just an amazing community. But on that note, that's where we're going to go ahead and call this an episode. And I will catch all of you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.